Um, I do the housework in the morning, and
Okay.
then I am studying during the rest of the morning. More later, I have lunch. Then I rest a little. Um, Now I am studying English again.
Okay. Um, so I made some corrections and they didn't actually end up appearing. So I had some lunch, or I had lunch,
Yes,
and then I
I have lunch.
rested. Yeah, just using the past tense, but that was really good. Sounds like a good day. So studying, having lunch, resting, all good things. Edisio, welcome to class. Elcio, how are you doing?
I'm fine, teacher.
Okay, nice. It's good to see you again. Edisio, what have you done today?
Sorry, teacher.
Yeah, what have you done today? What have you done today?
Teacher, I studied English. I I I have a cat, the dog, play on the street. The dog. What is say passear com o cachorro?
Uh, to take a walk with your dog. So I took a walk. I
Yes.
took my dog for a walk.
Okay. I
Okay,
took my
good.
dog for a walk. Okay. Okay.
Nice. Okay. And Felipe and Monica and Shadow and Yuri and Diana, welcome to class, everybody. Start with Felipe. Felipe, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. And you? How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Um, okay. And Monica, what about you? How are you doing, Monica?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you, Joshua?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And Shadow, how about you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Judy, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. And Diana, how about you?
Hi Joshua, I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking, Diana. And Adrian, also welcome to class. Adrian, how are you?
I'm fine, and you, teacher?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Adrian, I'm not sure if I've had you in class before. Adrian, where are you from?
I'm from Uruguay.
Uruguay. Okay. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
And Adrian, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your free time?
My free time, I I went to game my soccer team. Uh, I or maybe principal in this. I
Okay. Nice. So you like to play soccer? It's one of my favorite things to do as well. I really love to play soccer. Okay. And back to Felipe. Felipe, what did you do today?
Been resting, yeah, because yesterday I was in another city with my friends, and
Nice.
today I have been resting and I had my lunch 2 hours ago, yeah.
Okay, nice. So you had lunch 2 hours ago, and other than that, you've been resting. Good. Um, okay, awesome. And let's get started actually on today's class. We got a full class. And let's start with Monica. Can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Going grocery shopping. Today we will talk about going to the grocery store. Learn fun idioms, practice common grocery store interactions.
Yeah, good. That sounded really nice. The only small thing, it's a really difficult word, grocery.
Grocery.
Yeah, so it's almost just 2 syllables, grocery. And then
Grocery?
you'd say, yeah, grocery. And then we'd say practice common
Groceries.
grocery store interactions. Can you repeat grocery store interactions?
Grocery store interactions.
Yes, good. Grocery store interactions. And Verlies, welcome to class. Ver, how are you doing? Verlies, are you there?
Hi, hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, good. And it's nice to see you. And Verlies, would you prefer Verlies, or is it Ver, or is it Liz? What do you prefer I call you?
It's Veronica, thank you.
Veronica. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and so let's have Monica, can you ask Shadow the first question?
How often do you go grocery shopping?
Maybe every weekend.
Okay, that's a really good answer. Maybe every weekend. How would you answer in a complete sentence, Shadow?
I go to a grocery for shopping every weekend.
Okay, every weekend. This is really good. I go to grocery shopping every weekend, as I think that's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, you could say two different things. We need to change this part. How would you change that?
I go for shopping every weekend.
I go for shopping?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit different again. We would actually just remove the two. So we could say, I go grocery shopping every weekend, or I go to the grocery store every weekend. Or you could say, I shop for groceries every weekend. And so any of those would work. Can you choose one and repeat it?
Yeah, I go to the grocery store every weekend.
Nice. Good job, Shadow.
Thank you.
Okay. And Shadow, can you ask Veronica the next question?
Okay, Veronica, do you make a grocery list or do you pick out what you want at the store?
I usually prefer to do a list before to go at grocery store.
Okay. You said I usually prefer to do a list before I go to the grocery store. We wouldn't say to do. What verb would we use, Veronica?
Make a list.
Yeah. I prefer to make a list before I go to the grocery store. Can you repeat that sentence, Veronica?
Okay, I usually prefer to make a list before I go to the grocery store.
Good. Okay, that sounded great. And let's have the next one. Veronica, can you ask Judy the last question?
Okay, Judy, what items are always on your grocery list?
In my is always are meal almond. Almond.
Almond milk?
Yeah. Yeah. Fish. Fish. So I don't snacks. So it's snacks. And water.
Okay, good. So this is tricky. At the beginning, can you reword the beginning? And don't forget chocolate. Judy, can you reword the beginning of this sentence? How could you say that in a way that works a little bit more smoothly?
Can I read?
Yeah, so try to reword it. Try to say it in a different way that makes it a little bit more smooth. So what items are always on your grocery list?
I always both or buy. I don't know.
I was right?
Buy.
Okay, I always buy. Good. That works. For sure. I always buy almond milk, fish, some snacks, and water. And Shadow says don't forget the chocolate, which I think is a good advice. Veronica, can you repeat items? Items.
Items.
Yeah. Okay, good. Really nice. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Please, I have a question. I have a doubt with the verb prefer. I understand that after prefer, I have to put ing, not to.
I prefer to make. So in this case, prefer to make a list. In this case, it sounds good to use the infinitive. So a lot of the times the infinitive and gerund are often interchangeable. I prefer making a list. Sounds good as well. I prefer making a list before I go to the grocery store, but I could be wrong. I don't think so. But I prefer to make a list. It sounds perfect to me. I don't think there would be a problem. So, of course, it does depend on the verb that it follows. So you're right. You know, this would signify whether you chose one or the other. Sometimes you can use both. In this case, I do believe that you can use both. It's a really good question, if you want. And I can try to look it up a little bit more, but I do believe that's both correct. Any other questions?
No, I don't have any question. Thank you.
Okay, good. And let's go to the next page. And so let's talk about these. And let's have Adrian. Can you read the title and the first 4 words?
Vocabulary, shopping cart, produce, deli, condiment.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Vocabulary. Can you repeat vocabulary, Adrian?
Vocabulary.
Yeah, vocabulary. And then produce.
Produce.
Yeah, produce. So there's the verb to produce, and then there's produce.
Yes.
So you're right. Produce sounds like produce, and produce, which is the noun, is just produce. Okay, and let's have Anna. Can you read the next 5 words?
Checkout, canned food, snacks, dairy, brand name items.
Good. Really good pronunciation of items. Canned food. Okay, that sounded good. And does anybody have any questions about anything on this page?
Yeah. What is brand name items?
Okay, items. Can you repeat items?
Item.
Nice, items. And what are brand named items? Does anybody know?
No.
Okay. Anybody else? Maybe Ercio, Felipe, Shadow.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that a brand is the name of the items. The business is the name. The business. Mm, I don't know how to say that.
Okay. I think you're right on target. So what's the what are some examples?
One example is, for example, a brand is the mark of any product. For example, Calvo, can of tuna. The name of can of tuna, Calvo, for example.
Okay. So Calvo tuna.
Yes,
Yeah.
in Spain, of course.
Yeah. So a brand named item is just an item that has a really famous name. So you could say Calvo tuna, or you could say Heinz ketchup in the United States,
Okay,
or
yes.
Lay's potato chips. Those are all examples of brand named items. And non-brand named items would just be items that are supermarket brand, or that are just a little bit cheaper and not as much, they don't have as much advertising. Okay. Any other questions about any of these words? Any other questions?
Yes, Joshua. What does deli mean?
Nice, really good question. So what does deli mean? Does anybody know what a deli is?
I think maybe it's some products like jam, cheese, and things like that.
Okay, so cheese for sure, but not jam.
Okay.
So, at least in the United States. So, can anybody explain a little bit more what the deli is?
The deli is like a specific area where you can find refrigerator, some refrigerator, some freeze, some freeze products.
Okay. Not quite frozen products.
I don't know how to say that. Not freezing, but cold.
Yeah, I think you could say frozen or cold. We wouldn't want that. So the deli is a specific area where you can find some meats and cheeses.
Yeah.
Often used on sandwiches. So that are purchased by the pound or the kilo, depending on where you are. Yeah, the deli is a place where you get like pre-cooked meats and cheeses that you can use on sandwiches, often purchased by the pound. Okay. Any other questions here? Any other questions?
Yes, dairy.
Okay, dairy. What's dairy? Does anybody know?
I suppose
Some-
it is. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's some products that you need to buy every every day or constantly, like cheese, milk, bread. Oh no bread, no. Like a cheese, milk, yogurt.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if you have to buy it every day, but it's product that comes from a cow. Well, I guess comes from milk. So it could be from goats or anything that you can milk. You can make cheese, milk, yogurt. So it's all those products are dairy products: cheese, milk, yogurt, and things like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I use
exactly, Shadow.
every day because I buy every month. But some people say, "Oh, I need to buy the dairy." And,
Yeah.
and they go every day on the shopping store.
Okay, so some people buy their dairy products every day. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Any other questions here? Any other questions?
For example, what do you mean canned food?
Okay. What do you mean? You could say, what do you mean by canned food?
It's the same Coke, but with food.
Okay, so yeah, like Coke comes in cans. But canned food, of course, yeah, with food. So canned food, usually vegetables that come in round metal containers. So usually vegetables like green beans and corn and other types of beans. So anything that comes in a can. Does that make sense? So hopefully you kind of understand. So this is a picture of canned food. Sorry, hold on. Come on. Yeah, so that's canned food. Again, I'm not sure if you quite get it, but that's what canned food is right here. Okay, any other questions on this page before we move on?
Joshua, check out in this context what it means.
Okay.
The place when you pay your products?
Yeah, the place where you pay for, we would say pay for your products.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the checkout. Okay, any other questions? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that for now. And let's try some practicing asking and answering. And so, Adrian, can you ask Anna the first... Actually, Adrian, can you read the title?
Practice asking and answering these common questions.
Nice. Okay. So a couple small things. Practice. Can you repeat practice?
Practice.
Nice. And then we'd have answering.
Answering.
Yeah, answering. And these.
This.
Nice. These. I think you did a good job with everything else. Can you read that sentence one more time?
Practice asking and answering these common questions.
Good. Practice one more time.
Practice.
Good. Practice. And maybe questions.
Questions.
Good. Questions. Awesome. And Adrian, can you ask Anna the first question?
Can you tell me where the produce section is?
I have to answer.
Yeah.
Anything?
So yeah, try to tell him where the produce section is.
This section is the canned food. Can I help you?
Okay, so the produce section. Does anybody know exactly what the produce section is?
No.
Okay, so let's look up the produce section. Maybe Shadow, what's the produce section?
I'm not sure, but I think it's meat or something like that.
Oh, close. Not quite.
Oh.
So the produce?
It's vegetables.
Yeah, so the vegetables, the fruits and vegetables. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is the produce section. So it has all the fruits and the vegetables in the store. It's called produce. So Anna, can you repeat the answer? So he's asking where the produce section is. So can you give him directions?
Can you tell me where the produce section is? This section is of many type of vegetable, carrots, cauliflower, lettuce,
Lettuce.
lettuce, red pepper,
What was that one?
red pepper,
Red paper. I'm not sure what that is.
pimiento rojo,
Ah, red pepper. Red pepper.
red pepper.
Okay. So that's really good. He's asking where it is, though. So this is what it has, but where is it? So you can say, for example, at the end of this aisle, take a left, and then you should see the produce section in the back corner of the store. That could be an example. So just give him directions on how to find the produce section.
Okay, okay. You can see this section. And go straight on, and then take the first turning on your left.
Okay, and then if you take the first, maybe the first left turn.
The first left turn.
Good.
Okay.
Nice. And instead of saying this section is of, we would say this section has many types of vegetables, like carrots, lettuce, and red pepper.
Third person. Always forgot.
It's okay. And we would say, I always forget. I always forget.
I always forget.
Yeah, so we...
It's present, yes.
Exactly, so present tense, because it's habitual action. But good. Anna, can you ask the next question? And Diana, can you answer?
Yes. Diana, can you do a price check for me, please?
Yes, of course. The price for this product is $2.
Nice. Awesome. Price for this product is $2. This is good. It would work. What's another preposition we could use?
The price to this product?
Not quite. It is a two-letter preposition.
Okay, yes. Preposition. I don't know.
Okay. It's actually of.
Oh, okay. Of, yes, yes. Of this product is $2. Okay.
That's good though. Really good answer, Diana. Good pronunciation too.
Okay.
Diana, can you ask Elcio the next one?
Who?
Can you ask Elcio the next question, Anna? Or no, Diana?
Okay. Elcio, do you have prepackaged candy?
Yes. it is um, in the Iceland end.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
Yes.
That sounds
Iceland.
great. The only small thing, Isle. It's pronounced Isle.
Isle. Okay, Isle.
Yeah, Isle. Good. That sounded great. Maybe prepackaged, Deanna. Prepackaged.
Prepackaged is mm, mm, in English is is, some kind of product that is packaged. I don't know. I can explain in English.
Yeah.
Is
So
is packaged from the factory. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. So it's something that's packaged in the factory. It already has a container. It already has a container. So
Yes.
all of this fruit and all of these vegetables in the produce section are not prepackaged because they come alone. You have to put them in a bag and pay for them by the pound or the kilo.
Yes.
The candy comes in a package already. It's prepackaged candy. Exactly. Okay, Edisio, can you ask Felipe the next question?
Yes. Felipe, do you have more soda in the back?
Sorry, teacher, I have a question about in the back. I don't understand in this context. Do you
That's
have
okay.
more soda? Yeah?
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Does anybody know what in the back means? What's in the back?
In
Okay, go ahead, Shadow.
In the storeroom.
Probably it's extra soda? Okay.
Yeah, in the storeroom, in storage. Yeah. That's what we'd say in the back is.
Okay.
So, Felipe, can you answer?
Okay. So sorry, we have not more soda in the back.
Nice.
Probably in the next weekend. In the next week. Sorry.
Okay, in the next week. How could we change this? Instead of saying probably in the next week, can you think of another way to say that? You just need to remove some things. Okay, so we'd say probably next week.
Okay.
We have no more soda. And we have no more soda. We don't have any more soda. We have no more soda. We don't have any more soda. I think that would sound a little bit more natural, but both work really well. Can you read your sentences one more time, Felipe?
Sorry?
Yeah, can you just repeat those sentences?
Okay. So sorry, we have no more soda in the back. Probably next week.
Yeah.
Or don't have any more soda.
Good. Nicely done. Okay, and let's have Felipe. Can you ask Monica the next question?
Okay. Monica, is this on sale?
Of course. This area is on sale this month.
Okay, nice. This area is on sale this month. That might sound a little bit unnatural. You could say everything in this area is on sale. Because if you say this area is on sale, it means it sounds like you're trying to sell the whole the area instead of the things in it. But good, that was awesome. Okay. Monica, can you ask Shadow the next question?
Okay, Shadow, do you sell alcohol?
No way.
Teacher, oh God, this question I answered 2 times.
You've already answered this twice?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna answer it though.
can you help me find the bakery? How about that? So, Monica, can you ask Shadow that question?
Okay, another question. Shadow, can you help me find the bakery?
Yeah, sure. You can find it. You can find it next to the product section.
Nice. And the only small thing, produce.
Yeah,
Produce section.
produce.
Good. Can you help me find the bakery? Right next to the produce section. And where's the produce section, Shadow?
um, it's I don't know.
Okay. How long have you been working here?
No, I want to see the answer. Anna's answer. She said it before. Yeah, if you go straight and then take the first left turn, you can find it there.
Nice. A really common expression, too, is if you do this, you can't miss it. You can't
Okay.
miss it. That's just something that's really common that we'd say in English when we're giving directions. So if you do this and this, you can't miss it. But good. Awesome. Does
Okay.
anybody have... You're welcome. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
No, teacher.
Okay. Awesome. And so let's go on to the next page, and let's talk about some food idioms. So Veronica, can you read the title?
Food items.
Yeah, and the directions?
Read these food idioms and guess what they mean. Next, try to use them in sentences.
Nice. Good job with sentences. Read.
Read.
And you did a good job the second time you said idioms. Can you repeat idioms?
Idioms.
Yeah. Good. And let's have Judy, can you read the first idiom?
Bring home the bacon.
Good. And Judy, what do you think it means?
Ô, Satanainha,
I don't know. Is I don't know. I have a lot of bacon at home. I don't know. I like to share bacon. I don't know.
Okay, so I think that's good. What do you think bring home the bacon as an expression means? You can guess, and it doesn't have to be correct. So just guess. Make up anything.
I don't know.
And
The idioms is really difficult.
Yeah, idioms are really difficult. Okay, so if you really have no idea, maybe Adrian, can you guess what you think it might mean?
Bring home the bacon. Maybe it's you maintains the house, or you, yes, maybe.
Yeah, you maintain the house, you make the money
Okay.
to
Yeah.
buy things for the house. Yeah, you bring home a paycheck. So the paycheck is like bacon. Paycheck kind of equals bacon to some extent. That was awesome, though. Really good explanation, Adrian. Okay. Does that make sense, Judy? Yuri, are you there? Okay. Anna, can you read the next one?
Bad egg.
Yeah, and what do you think that means?
In the context, I think is a egg don't doesn't taste delicious, but like idioms, I don't know exactly what it means.
Okay. What it means. Okay, so yeah, a bad egg, I guess, literally would be an egg that doesn't taste good. But that's not quite the idiomatic expression. Diana, do you have a guess as to what the idiom means?
I suppose is equivalent a bad person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's
Of a bad person. Yes.
yeah. So someone who is always getting in trouble. Is a bad
Okay.
egg.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And yeah, that's exactly it. Let's have Edcio. Can you read the next one?
Okay. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, what's that mean?
Not cup of tea. Oh, teacher. I don't have idea. I don't know.
Okay. In English, when we say, I don't have any idea, I don't have any idea. It sounds a little, yeah.
Thank you, teacher. I don't
Welcome.
have any idea.
Yeah, it sounds strange just to say I don't have idea, but I don't have any idea. Okay, and maybe let's move on. Felipe, what do you think it might mean? And it doesn't have to be correct, remember.
Not my cup of tea?
Yeah.
I don't know. Me too. I don't. I don't have any idea.
Okay, me either. Again, so when you agree with a negative, so me either. If it's agreeing with a positive, it's me too. So yes, I know. Me too. I know too. But I don't know. Because it's negative, we say me either.
Me
so
either.
We say, maybe, I love to surf. You could say, me too. But if you say, I really don't like watching golf on TV, me either. I don't like watching golf on TV either.
Okay.
So again, just positive and negative. And Monica, do you have any idea what that means?
Cup of tea maybe is something that you really enjoy to do.
Yeah, really enjoy is a cup of tea. It's something that you really enjoy doing.
Okay. Enjoy doing. Yeah.
Yeah, doing. And something that's not your cup of tea then would be something that you don't enjoy doing, right?
Right.
Good. Okay. And Edcio, what about in a nutshell?
Teacher, can I ask a question about this idiom?
Yes.
I heard that not my cup of tea. It's just for old people, and young people use not my type.
Yeah, that's kind of true. So not my cup of tea is perhaps a little bit of an older expression. That's not my thing. For young people, we would say, not my thing. That's not my thing. Not my jam, depending. That's a little bit more like 1990s. It's not my jam. Yeah, I'm not into that. Could be another one. I'm not into that. All those are different ones. I think those are the most common ones for younger people. That's not my cup of tea. isn't unheard of, but yeah, it is a little bit strange for younger people.
Okay.
Really good question, though. Okay. So let's have Shadow. What's in a nutshell?
In a nutshell, it's mean in like in the end or finally. It's I don't know. To summarize, I mean.
Yeah. So to summarize, yeah, in a nutshell. Summary. So yeah. So you could say, in a nutshell, that's what happened. Nutshell, that's what happened. So to say something briefly, or quickly. And it's because nuts are usually small, and nutshells are really hard, and they don't bend much. So there's not much space inside of them, and they're really compact. They keep things in a compact thing. So if you're telling a story in a nutshell, you're telling it in this small space, if that helps you remember it at all. Okay, let's go back to Ercio. What about piece of cake?
Okay. Piece of cake. It is something easy. Something easy. It is something easy.
Exactly, it's something easy.
Oh yeah.
Good. Okay. And what about Felipe? Spill the beans.
It's about when you are full of energy.
Not quite. When you spill the beans, Veronica, what do you think?
About a piece of cake or spill the beans?
Spill the beans.
Maybe when you have a secret or something that you know that other people don't know.
Yeah, when you tell a secret, or when you tell something you know that other people don't know. Yeah, that's exactly what spilling the beans is kind of telling a secret. Judy, do you know what cheesy means?
No, really, I don't know.
Okay.
No idea.
So who knows what cheesy means? Does anybody know what cheesy means?
Something made with poor quality?
Not quite. That'd be more like chintzy or cheap, you could say. Cheesy. What's cheesy?
Is something old-fashioned?
Not quite. Not
No.
something old-fashioned either. Any other ideas?
It's something. What do you say, antiquado?
Not quite. That would be old as well. So it wouldn't be antiquada. Something that's cheesy.
I don't know.
Any last guesses? Okay. So something that's cheesy is something silly or goofy. So a cheesy movie is a bad movie. Is a bad movie that is funny because it isn't serious. So it's not something that takes itself seriously. It's something that's cheesy. It's like silly, goofy, and funny, but in a non-serious way. Hopefully that makes sense. Does anybody have any questions about any of these idioms? Okay.
Tracy, Okay, I have a question. Cheesy is related with silly, fool.
Yeah, foolish.
Uh,
Yeah. Silly, goofy, foolish. Cheesy. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. And let's have Judy. Can you try to read the title and complete the first sentence?
Yeah. Complete the sentences. Do you want to hear uh, uh, spill the beans joke?
Not quite.
Cheesy joke?
Yeah, a cheesy joke.
Okay.
So remember?
What is joke?
A joke is something that you say. So like, it's something that's funny. It's like a funny joke or thing. So like a knock knock joke is knock knock. Who's there? Whoever. So joke like, I did the chicken cross the road would be like a really common joke in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a joke is just like a funny saying, kind of.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do you understand, Judy?
Yeah.
Como una broma.
Yes. Catches.
Un chiste. Okay. And let's have Adrian. What about the next one?
Mary and Todd stays at home and takes care of the kids. Mary I don't know.
Okay. Can anybody help him out? What is this one?
Brings home the bacon.
The bacon.
Yeah. Mary
Yes.
brings home the bacon. So she earns.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Can you read that sentence, Adrian?
Yes. Mary brings home the bacon and Todd stays at home and takes care of the kids.
Good. Nice job. Anna, what about the next one?
Let's see. I never liked singing. I guess it just wasn't my cup of tea.
Nice. Good job. Really good work, Anna.
Okay.
Diana, what about the next one?
That's it. That's it.
Diana, I think I lost you. Your speaker's off. Are you still there?
Yeah. Okay. That's what happened. In a nutshell,
Yeah.
I tell you the whole story at dinner tonight.
Good. Perfectly done. And let's have Ezio. What about the next one?
Okay. I hear John family
That's
to his wife about how they got fired. Let me see. I hear John fired. Spill the beans.
Spill the beans, yeah.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Yeah. And I heard. Can you repeat heard?
Her.
Yeah, heard.
Heard.
Okay, and Monica, the next one?
Filling in those idioms was a piece of cake.
Nice. Yeah, filling in those idioms was a piece of cake. Good. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay, good. And Shadow, can you read this first roll?
Yeah. You want to find all You want to find all sorts of fruits, but you don't know any names. Describe different fruits so that the store employee can help you find them.
Yeah. Veronica, can you read this next one?
Of course, you are helping a foreigner who speaks great English, but doesn't know her fruits. Listen to her descriptions and tell her the names of the fruits.
Good. Can you guys play those rolls?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I need a fruit. Red. And it's sweet. What else? It's a precise.
I think maybe it's an apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. And let's have Judy. Can you play the first roll? And Adrian, can you play the second roll?
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I need a small fruit. Small. It's small. Is red or green,
Yeah.
and it's sweet.
I think is blueberry. It is a blueberry.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so blueberries aren't red or green.
Oh, I don't know the color. Yeah.
Okay. So it's small and blue.
Okay.
Purple. Yeah. So blueberries are definitely blue. Let's take a look at blueberries. And so those are blueberries. But good. And so unfortunately, we're just out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up?
No.
No, it's okay.
No, thank you.
Awesome. Well, really good class, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. And enjoy the rest of your days, wherever you are.
Thank you so much, Joshua.
You're welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.